Hey guys, so we are going to do a walkthrough of my market. So as you see, I came in through the fast travel. So I have a portal there for fast travel. And then over here, I did the butcher's fish meat market. So we have lox meat, venison, pork. We have sausages hanging. Over here we have neck, serpent meat. I have a little butcher's table here where I'm butchering meat with a knife. I got my fish in a barrel, or in this case a bathtub. And then over here we have the fish cut up for sale. That was pretty cool. I used any item stands mod to hang the sausages and to put the foods on item stands because we're very limited on what we can put on it, and with that mod we can do that. I got the tables from BuildIt. And then over here we have the furniture store. These are from BuildIt and from Clutter mod. So we have the dining room table with 6 chairs, a little table with 2 chairs. Then these are actually like prep tables or greenhouse tables. But as you see, I'm using them and I put bar stools with them. Just for decoration. But this is my furniture store. So there's the furniture store. And then when you come over here, this is the ChestsReloaded mod. Excuse me. ChestsReloaded. And they're actually like it's actually like a locker. Let me see if I can get a side view. It's pretty cool how it has hinges on the inside, and then you can name what's on it. You don't have to put a sign, it's already there. Same with these. These are 2 that are stacked together, and they open like a bread drawer. Really cool. And then this one, it looks like an entertainment center. I really like this one. It's pretty cool. And then these look like regular stone block, but they're not. They're hidden storage. It's really cool. I like that one a lot because you can build a wall and have storage all in one. And then these are also from the BuildIt mod. These are like kitchen cupboards. She has them in light and dark. Really cool. Really nifty. And of course the texture mod is Badger's Build Styles. I downloaded my own textures and used my textures. So then we come over here to the general store. And inside it, we have candles, lanterns, and beeswax mod. And clutter mod is the bookcases. But there's my lighting. Clutter mod is also this table, and the rolling pin, the herb crusher, the fondue pots, and the picnic baskets, as well as glasses, mugs, bowls, plates. There's 2 different size plates, 2 different size bowls, and then down the bottom there's like spoons. And that's all the clutter mod. This is also the clutter mod with the, I call it wine, spirits, and racks. But they're individual bottles. I set them up that way. The wine racks come looking like that. They each have like 3 or 4 bottles in them. but the wine bottles themselves, or whiskey bottles, whatever you want them to be, they're individual. This is also the Clutter mod, the pots and pans, and the bookcase. This is also the Clutter mod with the scrolls and the books and the rolled up letters and stuff. These are individual books that I put up on the shelf. You can also stack them. And this is my legal services, bounties, and maps, where you can sit down and get people married, get them divorced, get them a land settlement, whatever. It's pretty cool. And the papers here stack as well. I really like interacting with pieces, so it's really nice to have stuff that can stack. Same with like the bowls and dishes. They're all individual. I just stacked them. You just have to stack them. If you look, they do kind of slant out. You just have to stack them a certain way. But they do stack, so that's pretty cool. Again, Clutter mod with bars of soap, hair combs, and smoking pipes. So this is the personal care section, and this is also Clutter. This is home decor with the little knick-knack figurines and the cuckoo clock. This is also Clutter. This is tablecloths. These actually go on tables. These are not rugs. They go on tables. And the tables, the table right here is from the BuildIt mod. This again is Clutter. This is arts and crafts with pictures, birdhouses, paintings. Really cool stuff. The doors that are used here are from the BuildIt mod. Really cool. They're actually really tall. I just angled them. They're in the ground part way. You can't see because I put wood in front of them. But I made them shorter doors. If you notice, the handles are down low. But I wanted these doors, so I just made it work. Then here is a gazebo to kind of sit and mellow out. This is the PlantIt mod and the BuildIt mod. The PlantIt mod is all the plants. The BuildIt mod are the rugs, the windows, the fountain. So you can come in here and sit with your friends and just meditate in a nice peaceful atmosphere. It's pretty cool. And then over here is the Glorious mod. And this has coffee, breads, wraps. Here's the rainbow station to make the rainbow swords, rainbow ice cream, the dye for it. In the Glorious mod there are, and I had this building done that way. If you watch my other video real quick, I built a rainbow hut, but the problem was it was so bright you couldn't see going in, just like this. The ice cream cones are bright enough, but then the building is really bright too, and you couldn't see the ice cream cones. So I had to change the building a little bit. But the Glorious mod, the Bon Appetit mod, bring you the pieces of cake that you can't see because they're too bright with bloom on, which I have the high settings on so you guys can appreciate it. But those are actually like pieces of birthday cake and ice cream cones. So then we come down here, and this is the BuildIt mod with the fireplaces, the small fireplace and this fireplace, and then the wood stack. And there is a bucket from Clutter for like ashes. So this is my fireplace and accessories for the hearth. And then over here is Clutter and BuildIt. BuildIt brings you this lovely little outhouse. So you can use the bathroom outside. And then for the more civilized of us, you can make yourself a little toilet for the inside. I just took 2 pieces of wood, put them together, and then used a silver texture that I downloaded. You could probably find a white porcelain one too. That would be pretty cool. So you have an indoor and outdoor, and then the BuildIt mod brings you this brass sink, and the Clutter mod brings you this chest. So I used the chest as a pretty vanity because I think they go together really well. So it looks like a vanity and a sink, so it works. And then you have the wishing well and the pails. The wishing well is from BuildIt. The pails and these bathtubs are from the Clutter mod. And then over here we have more builds. And more builds is this stack of 4 crates. It's like 1 unit, and I have 2 of them side by side. But they all have storage. That's what's really cool about these. They all have storage. These barrels are from BuildIt. So are these crates. These barrels are also, but they don't have storage. And then these ones do. Then these are from Moar builds. All these. I was trying to figure out, the Moar builds was taken out of the stores, Nexus and Thunderstore, from the mod dev themselves. They removed it. But there is a link in the description. If you had Moar builds before, these baskets don't show up in these crates. What you need to do is delete the config file, go to the link, download the new version, the latest one, and run the game and let it do a new config file, because the last version is the one that was in my config file, and it does not show the crates and barrels. So that's how you get it to show the crates and barrels. And then here is better wards. These are the configurable wards. Any portal is where you can have a drop down menu and select where you want to go. So you only need 1 at home, and then 1 in every area that you need. And then you just drop the menu down and go where you want to go, which I think is great. It's fantastic. Let me see, what mods am I missing? I have a list of mods in my video. So let's take a walk outside and show you what it looks like from the front. I also put the towers in, the 4 towers, because they were basically non-existent. It was just, they were flat. So I put roofs on them. If you see my other video, I had a hell of a time with the one in the back, because when this Vbuild dropped in, that back corner was duplicated and all discombobulated. This one back here, it was a nightmare. I had to tear it apart and go back and forth between the other 3 to see what was wrong with this one. And finally got it figured out. But that was a nightmare. It took me a while to do that. Now, how did that get there? And here's the hallways. Oh, I know. I had the graphics on high. That's why. I try to keep them on low when I'm building and then high when I'm not, but it really doesn't matter, I guess. But I got the hallways done. And I'll show you how I did the tops. It's really cool. I really enjoyed this, except for rebuilding that one corner was a nightmare. But see, I put railings up, and then I put beams going up and the roof over top. It was just this flat piece down here. And that was it. And I was like, man, I could make lookout towers. You know? So, yeah, that was really cool. Let's see. Let's go take a peek at Glorious Bon Appetit. All item stands, Moar Build, Unrestricted Portals. Torches Eternal. Oh, the colorful signs. We did candles, lanterns, better rewards. ChestsReloaded. BuildShare is what I dropped the build in with. All item stands, PlantIt, BuildIt, Clutter, Glorious, Bon Appetit. Let's see, what was the one oh, colorful signs. All right, so colorful signs is, see how my writing is in white? If you download colorful signs, you can actually change the colors of them in the config. So it's really nice. I left it at the default white because I think that the white is good enough. For me, anyhow. I just needed something other than the dingy, dirty black that's on the normal signs. So the default white worked for me because everything stands. I mean, you can read it from here, general store, you know. It stands out good, but you can do it all different colors. Oh, and then this is from the PlantIt mod. It's a nice little swing set. And the grass squares are also from the PlantIt mod. So really cool. Really cool. But yeah, there's a lot of mods in this one little area. And my computer is really hot because I've been doing a lot on it today with editing 20 hours of video and everything else. These dandelions keep coming through. All right, so you guys have seen it full blast on colors. So I'm going to stand here at the meat market. That's actually a really good place to do it. So let's go to settings and turn all this stuff off. And you can see the draw distance is the only one I leave on. Bloom is what kills everything in the VSync. So draw distance in VSync and go. So that's what it looks like just regular, but you can move around and you don't really lose a lot of texture. The bloom is what gets you. See, now when I come up here, you can actually see the rainbow ice cream cones, and come around to this side and you can actually see the pieces of cake with the little roses on them. Like, you can actually see it. So this is why I play the game on this setting. You can actually see the pies and the wraps and the bread, the burn marks in the bread top with the slits. Like, you can see more detail without that bloom on. Even in the mugs, you can see the detail in them. So that's another reason why I play with my settings on low. And the barrels and stuff with the silver, like, you can still see all the detail in that, and you can see the light. Yeah, you're not going to get the three-dimensional look and, you know, whatever. I play by myself anyhow, so it doesn't really matter. I'm in it for me. But yeah, so there you guys go. There's a quick look. So what I'm going to do is I took some some screenshots of the before and after, so we're gonna go do these. All right, that's the aerial view. So that's what it looked like before. So what do I need to do here? I need to F5, dev commands, debug mode, and fly. Nope. F5, debug mode, false. Debug mode, true. All right, well, why wasn't it letting me? There we go. All right, so aerial view. Before, see how they were flat on the four corners? Like, that's all there was. It was just flat four corners. And then these were flat too. Here, those were flat. But this back right hand corner, it was like double going this way and double coming this way. It was really weird. I had to tear it all apart. It was bad if you watch my other video. And there's after. So big difference. Big difference. I really like it. And let's see what else. What other views do we have? A side view. Okay, so that's before. Whoops. All right, that's before. And if I can get myself moving here. All right, go Ammon, save your sword. Don't even care. All right, and there's after. So before, after. Looks pretty nice. And then let's see. It's another view. That's down. Oh, this is all the hallways were. Yeah. The hallways, any hallways on any game, especially like this, vanilla looks terrible. And that's where these mods come in. Alright, so here's a hallway. Stop walking, dude. Oh, you're still flying. Let's put you on the ground. Alright, get out of sneak mode. You look queer. Alright. And queer by strange, not by any other meaning, so don't anybody say anything to that. Okay, so here's an after hallway and a before hallway. So before and after. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And let's see, the other view was from up top. So let me show you that. Let me get up here and I'll show you what that looks like. And let's see, that was like this right here, and it was like looking down like that. All right, so here is a before. There it is. There's a before and after. And actually that view, yep, is looking up like that because you can see the other tower in the background. There we go. So before and after. So yeah, these texture mods, all these mods make this game for building so fun and so nice. But there you go, guys. That is my video I just wanted to walk you guys around it after doing my speed build that I spent almost, fast forward 800 times. An hour of that video is just me doing this tower. This build took 20 hours total, and most of it was on that, trying to figure out what was wrong with this and how to make it look like the other three. And then the hallways, you saw me like tearing floors out and walls and stuff. For some reason the Vbuild just did not drop in the right way. So, but I made it work. I fixed it and it looks pretty cool. Alright guys, that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.